This is Kilo Echo 8 Whiskey Victor Victor, and my name is Ethan. Welcome to the Portage County Amateur Radio Service, Inc. PCARS Thursday night 2-meter net here on the K8IV repeater system. I'll be using the club call K8BF for the net. This repeater system also accepts inputs from Echolink, so I'll be asking for check-ins from around the corner to around the world here on the Kent repeater. This repeater receiver is located in Sugarbush Knolls using a PL tone of 118.8, plus Echolink through the K8BF-L Echolink node. I'll be your net control operator this evening. As always, if you have any emergency or priority traffic, you may break into this net at any time. This is a directed net and all calls will go through net control. You don't have to be a member of PCARS to check in and say hello. Everyone is welcome. PCARS meets the second Monday of each month at 7 p.m. The monthly meeting is held at the American Legion Post 496 in Kent. The post is located at 1945 Mogador Road. We look forward to seeing you there. The PCARS website is located at www.portcars.org. You can find out more information about PCARS on the website. PCARS also has a number of special interest groups that meet at the club site every Tuesday in Ravenna. Check out the latest award-winning newsletter on the club website for all the information on these and other PCARS activities. During this net, I'll take pauses when asking for Echolink check-in since they have a slight delay in audio. When you check in, please give me your call sign, name, and location. I'll acknowledge each call sign as I get them. Please be aware that the repeater has a 4-minute timeout. First, we will take Echolink check-ins and only Echolink. Anyone out there on Echolink, please call now.
I'm in and out, but I'm listening.
K8BF, here is WB2RPW Gary in Eatontown, New Jersey. Good evening, Ethan, and everybody on the net. And Ethan, how's the cat? K8BF, WB2RPW, back to net.
I doubled with you for a moment there. The cat is doing good, and we got you in here, WB2RPW Gary in Eatontown. We've got you in here. The previous check-in, Bob in Uniontown, I think. I did not catch your call sign.
And Bob was in and out. It's WB8OVQ for info, but Bob was in and out.
Alright, thank you, Gary, for giving me his call sign. Alright, anybody else out there on Echolink, please call K8BF now.
There's two of us up here.
Alright, hearing no one else, let's go to WB2RPW, Gary, for comments.
Yeah, very good evening to everybody on the net. Had a good week. Had a doctor's appointment in the city today. It was a little hot, but we got through it. And I had the knee looked at. Got a gel shot, so taken care of. But we're in a good place, and looking forward to field day and making a contribution to the PCARS score, and we'll be able to do that. But a very good evening to everybody on the net, and WB2RPW back to net. Go ahead, Ethan.
WB2RPW, K8BF. Well, thank you for checking in tonight, Gary, and Yeah, I hope everything goes as planned for field day as well. Alright, I will now ask for local RF check-ins that have announcements or news for the net. Please call K8BF now. Alright, nothing heard. I'll move on to general local RF check-ins. Please call K8BF now.
W8KNO, Joe and Hiram.
W8KNO, Joe, we've got you in here. Next check-in, please call K8BF now.
K8BMP, Bobby in Streetsboro.
K8PNP, Bob, we've got you in Streetsboro. Alright, next check-in, please call K8BF now.
KD8OBA, Ken, in Ravenna.
K8OBA, Ken, in Ravenna, we've got you in here. Next check-in, please call K8BF now.
K8TEJ, Roger in Kent.
K8TEJ, Roger in Kent, we've got you in here. Let's take one more check-in. Please call K8BF now.
KF8ADQ, Joe in Brookville Township.
KF8ADQ, Joe in Brimfield, we've got you in here. Alright, let's circle back up to W8KNO. Joe, go ahead with your comments tonight.
Good evening to everyone. This is W8KNO. This weekend is West Virginia QSO party, and it's a hard state to get counties from, but I'm going to work at that. Also, it's the All-Asian CW contest, and the southeast portion of Asia is the only section I need. So I'm also going to be listening for that. So everyone just get on and enjoy yourself. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. And back to you, Ethan. K8BF, W8KNO.
W8KNO, K8BF. Well, it sounds like everything is going well with the QSO parties and the CW contest. And I hope you get the QSOs you need to fulfill the award requirements, and hope that all goes well. Alright, let's go down to KE8PNP. Bobby, go ahead with your comments tonight.
Correction, it is Kilo Echo 8 Bravo Mike Papa. No real traffic tonight, just say hello to everyone. I'm actually in the truck tonight, so I can actually get on the radio. So, 73s to everyone. Hope everyone has a good weekend. We're clear.
KE8BMP, K8BF. Alright, we've got your call sign corrected in the log here, and hello to you as well. Nice to have you on the net tonight, and we'll say 73s to you. Alright, let's move down to KE8OBA. Ken, go ahead with your comments tonight.
Okay, Ethan, that's Kilo Delta 8, Oscar Bravo Alpha. So, but anyway, it's been a good week. Went over Monday to the meeting. I got my 10 check-in certificate, suitable for framing, and it's in a frame. And Tuesday we went to the what do you call it, Parks Petition over at West Branch. I got my first POTA activation, and I even had some what I have. I had Belgium and boy, I can't remember what all it was. Belgium and something else in Japan. But I looked on put a thing there this afternoon, and they didn't recognize the Japan, so evidently he didn't put his little what do you call it there on it. So anyway, that's okay. I still made my 10. That's all counts. So other than that, there's not much else happening. I hope everybody has a good week, what's left of it, and catch you guys all later there. Back to the net there, K8OBA.
K8OBA, Ken, thank you for checking in tonight. This is K8BF, and congratulations on getting West Branch there activated. And I wasn't exactly there, but I was there. I was off bike riding in the trails there while you were doing it, but sounds like everything went very well, and congratulations for getting your first park activation. Alright, let's move down to KE8TEJ. Roger, go ahead with your comments tonight.
Good evening to everyone on the net. This is Roger from Kent. My base station is acting up, and I'm not sure what to do with it, and I'd like to bring it over to the club sometime and have somebody help me with it, if possible. And I did make my own J-pole with the club the other day, and that was fun, and it seems to work. That's it for now.
KE8TEJ, K8BF. Well, it sounds like there is probably a ham at the club site that could help you with those problems with the base station. And I can't remember which SIG is coming up next, but there's probably a good one. I'm pulling up the calendar. We're going to have the antenna SIG, so you can probably pop down there on Tuesday and say hello. And even though it's for antennas, there's someone there probably that will be able to help you with your radio troubles. Alright, we'll say 73s to you, and go down to KF880Q. Joe, go ahead with your comments tonight.
This is KF880Q. Not a whole lot of traffic, just looking forward to field day, and want to say thank you for everyone and the presentation on Monday. I always enjoy the meetings. Always a great time. Nice seeing everybody, and just say hello for the week, and say KF880Q back to net.
KF880Q, K8BF. Well, yep, it sounds like field day is going to be a nice event out there, and I've heard a lot of planning going on amongst the club for it, and sounds like it's going to go real well. Alright, I'm going to take a moment and identify the net. This is the Portage County Amateur Radio Service, Inc. PCARS Thursday night 2-meter net here on the K8IV repeater system. Alright, this is K8BF, and I'm going to look for more check-ins. Anybody out there who wants to check into the net, please call K8BF now.
In and out.
We had a big double there, and I did not catch anything except for Stowe. Try to come back one at a time. K8BF.
November 8, Bravo, Alpha, Yankee, Ralph in Stowe, in and out.
N8BAY, Ralph, we've got you in and out. Next check-in, please. Please call K8BF now.
K8TOA, Greg in Bainbridge.
K8TOA, Greg in Bainbridge, we've got you in here. Next check-in, please call K8BF now.
Whiskey Bravo 8, Lima Charlie Delta, Tom in Sugarbush Knolls.
WB8 LCD, Tom in Sugarbush Knolls, we've got you in here. Next check-in, please call K8BF now.
N8QE, Bob in Talmadge.
N8QE, Bob and Talmadge, we got you in here. Next check-in, please call K8BF now.
Kilo Echo 8 Tango Quebec Romeo, KE8TQR, Keith in Uniontown.
KE8TQR, Keith in Uniontown, we've got you in here. I'm going to circle back up to the top of the list, and let's get KA8TOA. Greg, go ahead with your comments tonight.
Well, as usual, you're doing a good job. This is K8TOA. And thanks for picking up the net. Appreciate that immensely. All right, what's going on? Okay. I think we got another new member. I'm not quite sure. I haven't dug into it too much. A little busy outside work today, so but I did get a notice from the president, so I'll check that out. And sounds like everything else is going well. Field day is coming along, from what I understand. Everybody's getting ready for that. I'm looking forward, maybe Saturday I will be able to participate in the West Virginia QSO party. So we'll see how that works out. It's air conditioned in here, so it's better to be in here than outside when the temperature is going up to 90. So anyways, we'll figure that all out down the road here, Ethan. For that, you're doing a great job, and again, thanks for running the net, and everybody have a good weekend, and happy Father's Day to all us fathers out there. So, K8BF, KA8TOA.
KA8TOA, K8BF, thank you for checking in tonight, Greg, and, well, we'll see if we get the new member on here. I don't know if it's someone who's checked in previously or if it's just a new member, but hopefully we'll get to say hello to them soon. Alright, let's move down to WB8LCD. Tom, go ahead with your comments tonight.
K8BF in the net. 8LCD. Good to hear everybody out there tonight. Ethan doing a bang-up job as net control. Appreciate that. And Jenny, KD8LIR, is in the shack here with me and just wants me to say hello to everybody. And check her in if you can. Just want to say this is like the first time in about 3 or 4 weeks that I've actually felt kind of human sitting here checking into the net. If any of you was thinking about catching the crud that's going around, I would advise you not to. It's some nasty stuff and was not fun, but I think I'm finally coming back around from it. So that's the good news. I'll leave it at that, and look forward to coming around PCARS sometime during Field Day weekend and saying hi to everybody. With that, I'll say 7-3, and I hope you all have a great week here, week and weekend and everything else. WB8LCD, back to net.
WB8LCD, K8BF. Thank you for checking in tonight, Tom. And we've got Jenny down here in the log, and I forgot what I was going to say. Anyways, we'll move down to N8QE. Bob, go ahead with your comments tonight.
Yeah, good evening to you, Ethan, and everybody on the net. Enjoyed Monday's PCARS meeting, as always. It was a good one. Enjoyed going out there to the POTA SIG that was held out at West Branch State Park. That was interesting and fun. Lots of different types of antennas being used out there for POTA. So POTA's a lot of fun. Right now, I'm sitting here working a lot of Texas stations on 6-meter FT8. It's wide open right now, so if you got 6-meter capability, you might want to check. Even if you do phone, signals are really, really strong right now. Other than that, back to you, Ethan, N8QE.
N8QE, K8BF. Yeah, the POTA SIG was really nice, and it sounds like everybody out there in Texas is getting their antennas up, or getting their antennas in use, I guess, and making some contacts with everybody. Alright, we'll say 73s to you, and go down to K8TQR. Keith, go ahead with your comments tonight.
K8BF, K8TQR. Howdy there, Ethan. Like everyone else has said, you are doing a fine job on the net tonight. Thanks for running it, and good evening to everyone else. I started out this evening over on HF, 80 meters, because I get on the Wolverine single sideband, but it was terrible propagation tonight. Only 22 check-ins, and could barely hear anybody, so it didn't last long. And I will try to get on some of the other nets tonight. I do a really good job on 40, and the other night I was on 20 and made a bunch of contacts. Puerto Rico, Russia, and actually made a couple on the West Coast, Oregon and California, which I don't usually do. Usually get on the wire I have up about 30 feet. But I did, so hey, it's in my log. Other than that, let me see what else is going on. Oh yeah, it's just another wonderful day here in Northeast Ohio, and I'm looking forward to the weekend. And I'm going to stay down here in the shack because it's going to be hot, dang hot. But anyway, just wanted to get in here tonight. I like getting on the local nets as well if I can't get on HF, and it's good to hear everybody. And with that, I'll just turn it back to net control. Again, Ethan, fine job. And hope everyone has a great evening, wonderful Friday, and a terrific weekend. With that, this is KE8TQR saying 73, and God bless.
K8TQR, K8BF, thank you for checking in tonight, Keith. And I guess my scientific theory from everybody who has checked in is everybody out there on the radio is happy that they can make contacts again after those big solar storms. So that's my guess. Anyways, we're going to run through a couple of calendar announcements. On Tuesday, we've got the antenna SIG, and the 20th is going to be the net again, and then the 22nd is going to be field day, and the 23rd as well is also going to be field day, and the 25th is going to be the DX contest SIG, and the 27th is going to be net night at the club site, and by the 28th, everybody needs to get their newsletter inputs in there so that you can get them in the newsletter and get them all typed up. Alright, I'm going to identify the net as the Portage County Amateur Radio Service, Inc. PCARS Thursday night 2-meter net here on the K8IV repeater system. This is K8BF, and I'm looking for check-ins. Anyone who wants to check in, please call K8BF now.
Kilo Echo Whiskey 8 Kilowatt Foxtrot Whiskey Mobile in Ravenna, Ohio.
Alright, I think we've got KE8QEP David in there, and W8KFW Carl. I'm just guessing from memory. So, Carl, let's see if I got your call sign right. I've got KFW, but I think it's W8KFW.
Whiskey 8 Kilowatt Foxtrot Whiskey, Kentucky Fried Wings.
Alright, we've got you in there, and yeah, let's look for some more check-ins, and please call K8BF now.
KE8ARB, Brandon and Manaway.
KE8ARB, we've got you in here. Is there any more check-ins out there that want to check into the net before I circle back up? Please call K8BF now. Alright, nothing heard. I'll circle back up to K8QAP, David and Ravenna. Go ahead with your comments tonight.
Okay, K8QEP. I had fun at the J-pole build. I guess that was last weekend that John did. That was a lot of fun. It seems like a nice antenna. I'm going to be taking that to Canada for 2 meters. And as Bob said, the 0.298 furlong band, or some people call it 6 meters, but those in the know refer to it as the 0.298 furlong band, was open this evening, and so I got into California, Texas, Nebraska, Massachusetts, Nova Scotia, Colorado, and Washington State. I don't think any of those were new, but certainly some new grid squares. Other than that, I sharpened my lawnmower blades and balanced them, so I'm feeling quite virtuous. Other than that, good to hear everyone. K8QEP, back to net, 73 doll.
K8QEP, K8BF, thank you for checking in tonight, David. And yeah, it sounds like the J-pole build went very well, and the 6 meter furlong band is open. Yeah, I've gotten quite the handful with our lawnmower right now. It needs to be replaced, fixed, multiple different options. Basically, the deck is leaning forward and left more than it should be, and it's leaned a lot down in the front, I guess, so. And the one blade looks a little chewed up, so good thing Facebook Marketplace exists. Anyways, we'll we'll drop down to W8KFW. Carl, go ahead with your comments tonight.
Okay, this is W8KFW, and I just got out of the city and now in the township. Yeah, I'm hoping to get home here in about another 2-3 minutes, and I'm going to go jump on 6 meters and do some 6 meter work, some FT8, and hopefully we'll see you all over at Field Day. And that's about all I got over here. Back to net, W8KFW.
W8KFW, K8BF. Thank you for checking in tonight, Carl. And I myself will not be at Field Day to say hello, but I probably will hear all about it afterwards. We'll be over in Indiana for a RC festival going on down there, and we will say 73s to you and move down to K8ARB. Go ahead with your comments tonight.
K8BF and the rest of the group, this is KE8ARB. Ethan and I are down here in the shack. I'm happily logging, and he's running the net, doing a great job. I appreciate you, my son. We've been having a lot of fun. We went out to the Parks on the Air activation on Tuesday at West Branch State Park, and I just have to give a huge shout out to Ken for getting that park activation. When we got there, he's sitting over there in the middle of the field in a nice chair with a little table set up, a wire thrown in the tree, and he says, "Man, I got Russia, I got Japan, I got, you know, all these stations on 20 meters. He was doing voice and sideband, and really excited for you to get that park activated. I know you've been working at that real hard. Now the victory tastes even sweeter. So the weather was beautiful that day. We got out there and sat in the sun and planned a couple things coming up. And I do want to let everybody know to mark your calendars, July 27th. We're going to be heading over to Lake Milton, and we're going to be doing another activation, and we're going to have several clubs participate in this, and it should be a lot of fun. We're going to have the grills going. There are going to be 2 different clubs, I think now is the plan. at Lake Milton, so it should be a lot of fun. We're going to have multiple pavilions set up there, so anyway, mark your calendars, pencil it in. The weather will not be 20 degrees below zero, so it should be a lot of fun in that regard. So anyway, I better hand things back to Net Control. Say 73s to everybody. Look for a QST coming out pretty soon for that, and we should be having a lot of fun. So K8BF, this is KE8ARB.
KE8ARB, K8BF, thank you for checking in tonight. And everything sounds like it's going well with the POTA. I'm going to take one last look for any more check-ins out there. If you want to check into the net, please call K8BF now.
KD8WCK, Rick, coming in via Echolink.
KD8WCK, Rick, we've got you in here via Echolink. Go ahead with your comments tonight.
K8BF in the net. Thank you, Ethan. I learned something new. I haven't used the Echolink client on my phone very much, and I realized that I can't transmit when the repeater is transmitting. So I have to wait for dead air before I can transmit. But thank you for getting me in here. It's nice to hear everybody's voices. KBJ and I are in Grand Rapids visiting. We'll be home tomorrow. And it sounds like POTA activities were fun. A little plug for K8CAV. I don't know if he checked in this evening. But if anyone is interested in working the Headwaters race, I'm sure he could use another couple of people. If there's anyone who would like to have some practice in a event support role, get hold. Experienced one so they can get an idea of what it is to work a public service event. It's always a lot of fun, and it's from like your obligations would be from 7 in the morning on a Saturday until 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but probably sooner than that. All right, I'm going to turn it back to you, Ethan. Thank you for running the net tonight. This is KD8WCK.
KD8WCK, K8BF, thank you for checking in tonight, Rick. And if Mara's there, does she have any comments for the net tonight?
It's K8KBJ. Hello, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day in Ohio.
K8KBJ, Mara, thank you for checking in tonight. This is K8BF, and I don't think anybody else is out there, but I may as well ask. Anybody else out there who wants to check into the net, please call K8BF now. Alright, hearing nothing else, I'll close this net. I'd like to thank everyone for taking the time to check into this net. Your participation is very much appreciated. PCARS would especially like to thank the K8IV repeater owner for allowing us to use the repeater system for the PCARS net. I will now turn the repeater back to regular amateur use. 73 to everyone. Hope to hear you again soon. K8BF is clear. Also, KE8WVV is clear.
K8BF. K8BF. This is Whiskey Alpha 8 Uniform Whiskey Victor. Doug in Lebanon.
I think it's UWV. Doug, we have got you in here. Go ahead with your comments tonight.
Okay, real good. K8BF WA at UWV. Yeah, we're sitting here in front of a campfire in Lebanon, Ohio. Come down here for a wedding, which happens tomorrow. So that's about it from here. I just wanted to say hi at the close of the net. I completely forgot about it until my wife mentioned the time, and I thought, oh my gosh, missing the net. Okay, thank you. K8BF WA UWV 7-3, everybody.
W8UWV, Doug, thank you for checking in tonight. And yeah, I've reopened the net a couple times, and it's no problem. Everybody's welcome to check in. Anyways, I'll say 73s to everyone, and K8BF is clear. Also, Kilo Echo 8 Whiskey Victor Victor is clear. 73s, everybody.